So this picture right here.
Oh, that's thirst trapping.
Oh yeah.
Now, see, for me, I don't think that's thirst trapping. Now, if she took a picture from behind showing her butt
Yes, it
cheeks,
is. It's definitely thirst trap, man.
oh, she took a picture from behind.
No, he's just saying this picture is thirst trapping.
Oh no, then you need something to drink if you know.
Met Saint Quebec, man, the girl was heaven sent. Met Saint Quebec, man, the girl was heaven sent.
But I don't think it's, I mean, she's not showing nothing. She's showing that she works out. She in shape. She got 4 kids. I don't feel like her kids should be in the picture. That's what I don't feel like. I feel like
Nah,
that's kind of
bro.
weird.
I
But
mean,
I don't feel
nah,
like
but
that's
that's
I don't
you shouldn't be presenting yourself like that around your kids. Period. What do you mean?
I mean it.
well they
I,
see her around the house.
I don't
Period.
judge.
Point blank. We like that's the thing about people in.
Oh, did he
Okay, it's
cut out?
freezing up. It's
Yeah.
freezing.
Dang, Brandon, I'm coming in clear, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Brandon, you're freezing.
Everybody else is moving.
Okay.
I don't know. Let me see. Looking at this picture,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
me
That's
personally,
history.
yeah, looking at this picture, me personally, there's I don't know because I see things different when it comes to music and business and just life period and pictures. It's literally like a photo shoot. Like it literally like the photographer like, yo, just take this picture. All right, boom. This is the outfit. Your kids will be standing right here. Boom. Now it'd be different if she took like a bathroom picture and she was doing what she was doing. I get, I get you.
I get
But
that.
it literally looked like a photo shoot.
Mhm.
And that's what I'm seeing too. You know, it's she got 4 kids. She got a nice body. I mean, I don't think that's thirst trapping. I don't. But like Isaiah said, now if she was in the bathroom doing all of that, then I would consider that very much so thirst trapping. But this is a photo shoot. You know.
Now, surprisingly, when he sent me this picture too, I agree with you, Brittany. I'm like I think she just showing like, look, I look good after having 4 kids.
Yeah.
Do I really like the kids being in it? Not really, but I kind of got it. So I kind of was on your side. I mean, well, I kind of was saying the same thing. Now, other things, I'm like, okay. Like I said, like those girls that just be like, oh, just came from the gym, but like you're just trying to like show off your body in a suggestive way.
Yeah.
I do feel like that's thirst trapping. So
Now pictures from behind when you showing all your butt and stuff. Now I feel like that's thirst trap. I don't feel like a woman should be online showing her backside. I feel like that's thirst trapping.
like let's just look at these new leggings I got. You know what I mean? You're not really trying to say look at the leggings. You're just like you just want to have a reason,
Right?
You know,
Yes.
toot your
So
butt
I'll give you a perfect
up.
example, right? So here's a question for y'all. So, but it's probably easy answer. Like you might see them girls, like you know how girls like they what they call the TikTok leggings, and like girls might
Yeah.
be in the gym and then they showing off, you know, their booty and all that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that what is that? Is that thirst trapping or is that showing results of them working out in the gym?
If you're showing your side, like well, your side of yourself, and you can kind of see the hump. I don't feel like that's thirst trapping. You got a nice body, you got a little booty. But when you showing your whole backside, your booty, I feel like anytime you're showing your whole butt, it's just thirst trapping. We don't need to see your butt. We just don't need to see
Me personally, it's gonna sound crazy, but I've been thinking about that, like thirst trapping. Like the older I get, I think about it. I'm like, I'm 31. I've seen all of it. And in my brain, I'm like, you've seen one, you've seen them all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that sounds crazy, but it's like the only difference is the girl and what it's attached to and how she move. Other than that, you've seen one, you've seen them all. They all look the same, kind of.
Not really, nah.
Yeah, I know, but in my brain, that's how I'm trying to convince myself. Trying to convince myself. Let's go for it.
Okay. So that was good. Brandon, you got cut out a little bit, but you were saying that though is thirst trapping. Thirst trapping.
No, man. Nah, like so. Basically, my whole point with that and why I even sent it to Sunquetta in the first place is just I can understand like if you in like when mothers take maternity photos and they kind of in their element, you know. But that's different. But like, in my opinion, it's not the worst thing. But I just feel like she could have moved a little different, in my opinion. I'm not judging nobody. It's not, like I said, it's not the worst thing. But I think like she was just reaching. I ain't gonna hold you. Like she was reaching in for that ball or whatever. And I just in front of your kids, I could see if like you're really working out, but like they was fully dressed and she's the only one half naked, and you the authority figure. Like what type of role model are you being? You see what I'm saying? I know like that's not everybody's responsibility, but those are your kids, like, you know. So that's just how I'm looking at it from my perspective.
No, that's a good point because Brittany, he making me think of like, remember how Melody did her shoot with her kids and they all was in
Yeah.
their African. So it is different. You know what I mean? It compared to Melody's picture to her, and Melody got a banging body too. You know what I mean? But so she's showing motherhood in a certain kind of way, and then this lady is showing motherhood in a certain kind of way too. So
Okay,
actually,
let's say this. Let's say this. Let's say she was pregnant and it was a maternity shoot. Would it be thirst trapping then? Because I've seen plenty of maternity shoots where the woman is wearing the same thing, all her legs out, nice shirt, and her stomach is big.
Brittany, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
mean
maternity
that's
suits be a
their
little bit too much too, though. Sometimes they be like naked and like they just only show like just nothing. Like some of them be a little
man.
Is
like
that thirst trapping? Would y'all consider that thirst trapping if she was pregnant?
I think it kind of it like Erica Minna. Hold on, I'm about to pull. Let me pull that up.
Not like Erica Mena's photo shoot. You talking about when she was in the safe?
Now, like,
You talking about another one?
let me see. Let me do pregnancy photos. We'll
Okay.
ask them, see what they say. But some of it do be like a little up there too. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's the fact that they're pregnant or anything. But see this. Okay, this is what I mean. Let me share my screen
Okay.
again with y'all. Share screen. This right here. So this like I just feel like this be a little bit too much too. Like she's basically topless or whatever. But Janet Jackson, remember how Janet Jackson was topless on that like Rolling Stone album cover and it was just her hand like her hands covering her boobs too. I feel like it just be a little bit like too sexy. I don't know. Like too much or like this. This is the photo she was talking about, right?
Well, her nipples, is her nipple showing?
It looked like she got a little pasty.
That's a little pasty covered joint thingy.
Nah, that may be a little bit too much. I don't agree with showing all the breasts. But the woman on Safari, I think that one I wouldn't consider that thirst trapping, but the other one is kind of see through.
Yeah, So it's not like her nipple, but it is up there.
Now that picture Beyonce posted today, blog Beyonce, that's thirst trapping.
Oh, let me go to that.
Look up that Beyonce picture that just dropped today from the back.
I just feel like women nowadays, and I'm not saying I don't like it, will want any excuse to be naked. Like that's just my opinion. Like I'm not saying I'm like hey, like not for it, but I'm just saying like it's a little, I feel like it's being pushed too much. Like, cause when I have a daughter, you know what I'm saying, in the future, you know what I'm saying, I don't want her at like 16 years old, like moving a certain way because it's all around her, and we just feel like it's cool. Cause like, all right, like I'm pregnant. Let me just be naked for the world to see. Like, I feel like it's a cheap excuse.
So let me ask you a question. I don't know. So I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
So since we talking about that, right? When women do what's them? I seen my homegirl actually sent me a picture. The girl had twins and she had the breastfeeding and all that, and the baby was holding like they was how the breastfeeding pictures are and their boobs be out. Is that so? What is that?
Yeah.
That's a new one for me. I haven't heard of
That's unnecessary thirst trapping. It's definitely thirst trapping.
Showing off like it's making it normal.
When your boobs are showing and your butt cheeks, to me that's thirst trapping. But when that lady had on her boobs wasn't out. She had a little bathing suit top on. But see Beyonce like this, so when you're showing the boobs, I feel like that's thirst trapping.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I didn't know about this picture.
It don't matter if it's Beyonce. That's definitely thirst trapping, and she's married.
And she got got the cheek lift straps on. Cheek
I ain't gonna
straps.
sit here and say it ain't. I ain't gonna sit here and
my.
say. You know what it is? I've seen like it's crazy that this picture is up because back when I was a kid, I was like, "Oh, this is fire! This Beyonce. This is exciting to see." But but then the older you get, it's like, "Oh, it's Beyonce." Like, it's not exciting. I guess it's not amazing. All right, bro, it's cool.
I actually see what you mean, Isaiah. I remember I went to I was at a concert with Janelle Monáe and like my roommates went. So this was back in Atlanta. So maybe like 2016 or something. And like her style is fully clothed. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what her boobs look like. I don't know where her hips are, but none of that look like this is kind of refreshing. And I'm a woman, and I'm just like, wow, because her counterparts we know what Beyonce looked like. We know, like we just see it already in our face. So just to see the contrast with Janelle Monáe, I'm like, it does make a difference. Now I was able to understand the sexy librarian look. Like I remember I heard guys say like, "Oh, I like the sexy librarian." Like I never knew what that meant until I seen like a Janelle Monáe type. You know what I mean? Like it's not over your head. Like they're not hitting you over the head with their sexuality. It's like very subtle. So yeah. So I get what you mean. I kind of feel like what Beyonce did is just like, oh, okay, nothing new.
Yeah, I was just crazy because I've been so used to seeing clothes on.
You got to leave stuff to the imagination. I do believe that.
Yeah. Okay. So did we like say everything we need to say about thirst trapping? And guys, before I go to my next question, it's going to
I got one last question about that. One last one. So for the ladies, right? So how y'all say it's thirst trapping. So for us dudes, when we take our shirts off and do all of that, is that thirst trapping too?
Yeah. I ain't gonna, I'll answer it for you. I used to do that when I was in college playing ball, bro. I was I was it was a bad look, but yeah, we be doing the same thing, no question.
I think I've always had an ass. It depends on how thirsty you is. Depends on how thirsty we is that day. I mean, I don't know. For me, and I don't mean to discriminate, but if you a big guy, I'm not thirsty. My mouth dry. So, but if you fine, got abs, I'm going to be thirsty. So it could be a thirst trap that day. Case by case.
Are you going to be hopping in DM thirsty, or are you going to be like, dang, you look good?
Never hopping in the DM.
Well, I bet.
But you can get a like.
Yeah. So what is? I got another question. Like, never mind. I'm good off that.
Brandon, you can't start something. You gotta finish it. Go ahead. Or do you think we'll get into it later?
I'm keep that to myself.
All right. Text it to me and we'll talk about it in part 2.
But saying, you didn't answer the question. You didn't answer the question.
Okay, for me, I don't like that stuff at all. Like, I don't like for guys to be like topless on social media like that. Like, that's not really gonna do anything for me. Like, it is thirst trapping. It's just like, boy, really? And then I don't know if I want to say it, but I just feel like that picture could be for girls and guys. So that's how come I kind of side eye guys that do that, because I just feel like guys shouldn't want to be like pretty in that way. And I get not all the time. Like, my theory could be wrong, but I just wouldn't like that. I don't know. That's just my.
He's a personal trainer.
I feel like just had a little V-neck, or not that little beater, just with your muscles out. But I don't gotta see your abs. And I don't know. I don't think guys should be like posy like that online. That's just my thing. Like, I just think that's like a girl thing, not to be sexist or anything, but that's just really how I think. So
I wouldn't take a guy seriously doing that.
Like,
go ahead.
I can't even hold you. Like, I used to like really like, because when I was I've always been like in decent shape. So when I was in college, that's all we did was work out. So you know what I'm saying? We be in the gym, we flick it up, and it got to a point where I got older, like, because I was really into social media. You know what I'm saying? People knew me at the time, but like as I got older, I don't even like taking pictures anymore. Like, and I know I'm not ugly, but it's just like I'm like, man, I'm not about to sit up here and pose for like people I don't really care about like that. Like I'm too grown. Like what do I look like? I just feel like it's just too much theatrics. I mean, it's nothing wrong with doing it here and there, but like really, if I feel like I'm trying to force it, or if it's not like a random off guard, I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Right, and I get it. Like when we was younger, that's fine. But for like grown adults, like we're in our 30s, kind of like, why are you taking a picture like that? And maybe I can make an exception if they're a personal trainer, but we all know like personal trainers have like that stereotype of being like male thoughts. So you know, leave me alone. All right, so we have